What is the mission of GRCC? That's a question that the Board of Trustees takes very seriously and gives a lot of thought to and a lot of debate and a lot of dialogue, because once we set the mission, that sets the direction for many of the initiatives that happen here on campus.
It's been hard. This time was probably harder than the other times, primarily because I think the full board was involved in the entire process.
It's been a very long process. It's been a very iterative process where we would come up with something, it would go to the College Planning Council, and they would give us their feedback, and then we would do more work on it. So it seems like each item went through about 3 or 4 iterations.
And it was a wonderful learning opportunity in that, since I hadn't had exposure to this before, just to be a part of that and to discuss different ideas, and some of us we talked back and forth.
And we spent a great deal of time looking at the extreme amount of work that was done by the internal community and recommending the ends and how we needed to change the wording on those.
We're a little less wordy, and I think we're more focused. And I think it's a little more student-centered too, overall. But I think there's a greater focus than what we've had in the past. I think it was a little more general.
You know, some things can be considered a substantial difference. Let's just take the issue around diversity. We want that to be throughout the entire mission, throughout the entire vision. So what you're going to see is that category diversity taken out because we want it to be how we live every day.
Many things have changed since the original mission, vision, values were instituted. And because we're in a new millennium, things are different.
I think the voices on campus are represented, and I'd say, at this point in time, it's the best effort of all the parties.
We all own it. It isn't one entity, one person, one group saying, guess what you're going to live by? We just designed it and you're going to live by it. It's ownership, and that's the biggest piece for me, is the ownership by staff.
Well, the next step is putting together the strategic plan, and the staff is going to do that. And they take the mission, vision, values, and ends, and they use that as a framework for developing a strategic plan.
And the strategic plan outlines the steps of how we get from what is our current reality here at GRCC to what we want for a preferred future.
For an example, how do we document what we do? How do we know that we're doing a good job? What are the indicators that say to us, okay, and then what are the indicators that say to us, you need to go back to the drawing board?
It's very exciting work because I've been able to sit at the board table and monitor these reports and see that the college was doing the work around the ends that we had, but now we wanted to be sure that they were all measurable.
This is what I think this is evolving into, something that we can all truly say, yeah, let's go. Let's live by this.